2, 3, go. Why, hello there, Johnny Bonesaw here, coming at you with another episode of my 1.16 Skyblock world. As you can see, I might have created a little bit of a lag problem. These entities are getting out of control. I want honey though. I want to absolutely just fill this thing up with bees. I mean, oh man, it's just so fast. This bee farm is amazing. It is all manual, but in about a half hour I got like 2 stacks of honey blocks, and yeah, it's been quite awesome. I don't know where I put my bottles though. I guess I'm gonna have to make some more. It might be in here actually. Oh, and I've been breeding cats in here too. And then up there I built a cool nether portal. Like, I still got a little bit of work to do on the tail, but I got like cool nether blocks going into the portal. And then also I started work on my little western town I got going up there. The suburb thing, the like more modern section, will go over there. But I don't know, I wanted to build like a little western area. I have a lot of masons that are selling me terracotta and red bricks, so I made it with a red brick road. We'll fly up there in a minute, go see that. But for now, I'm gonna harvest this here honey quick, 'cause we got a lot of it. Yeah, I don't know where I put my bottles. And this will give us 11 honey blocks every couple minutes. So yeah, I want to put more hives up, maybe even go up vertically with them. You do got to be careful though, because I guess I could use scaffolding, but if you put them up vertically, you got to remember you got to be able to harvest them, and the bees you got to be able to walk around to harvest them, and the bees also got to be able to come down to the lower levels and get, flowers, pollen. So yeah, look at that, they're almost full again, and I just picked them. This farm is freaking amazing, but it is creating a little bit of lag in my world. It might be. I don't really think shaders have anything to do with that. I think that's more GPU side. I could use a better CPU for sure. I'm still rocking 2nd gen Ryzen. I think it's about time to upgrade that. But for the meantime, it's working alright for me. But video quality wise is what I worry about. I have no problem playing this. I mean, I'm sure I'm getting probably like 70 frames at least right now. Maybe not the entities, but like the way I move around feels smooth still. But you can see there's some stuttering to the entities. I don't think that is like my actual frame rate though, because my frame rate feels fine. But there's probably a couple hundred bees in here. I don't know, at least over 100, that's for sure. And these do not take long to fill up again. These are probably already on level 3 or 4. 3. So I think that it fills up when the bees exit, if I'm not mistaken, but I could just be getting that wrong, because right as a bee comes out, another one goes in. This took me hours to breed, by the way. Get all the, whoa, I didn't think Enderman could tell. Oh yes, I guess I did know that. I was gonna say I didn't think Enderman could teleport onto glass, but I've made a lot of glass platforms for my mob farms. I used to make like my a mob farm like this, but I would make my bottom platform where I stand out of glass, so that mobs couldn't spawn there and I wouldn't have to spam torches everywhere, kind of like I did in here. But there really was no way around it. I don't know, I guess I could use glowstone every few blocks or some shroom lights or something. Oh, I'd really like to make a guardian farm, but believe it or not, that is actually the one farm in Minecraft that I have never built. I built Enderman farms, which will be coming up soon. We'll go to the end and build an Enderman farm. I also have a couple ideas. We could build a Nether Enderman farm too, because now in the Warped Forest, that is like the only mob that spawns in the Warped Forest is Enderman. So we don't have to make our... And that's actually nice, because our Nether is totally void, you know, it's all void. So we could build a pretty sweet Enderman farm, I think. Unlike our end, which is a normal end, and we'd have to bridge 200 blocks out, you know, 180 blocks out from central platform. Alright, I think these guys might be full again. Yes, they are. Okay, so let's make these honey blocks quick, so I get my bottles back. Yeah, every time I go through, I get 11 blocks. So I mean, this farm is quite fast, and I would like to at least double up on it. Okay, so they're not all full. I've only encountered one though so far that ain't. Three, four, so four, so five. Seems like on this side there's more of them. Okay, it's looking pretty good. This side isn't filling up as quickly. I guess that means I could use more bees maybe, but I don't know. I think we got enough for now. Let's get our shears out so that we can get some honeycomb too. Where are my shears? Really? And I only have one piece of iron on me too because I haven't had my iron farms running. Boy. There's one. There's two. Okay. Cool. Let's use the used one first. Get ourselves some honeycomb so we can build more bee nests. Yep, they are. So this thing's quite fast. Honeycomb! Cereal does sound really good right now, actually. Pretty wanting cereal. Pretty much wanting cereal. Yeah. It's been a good morning. So, yeah, I was really trying to make more videos. Guess we could talk about that. But I recently went back to working full time as a butcher. That's what I used to do. And I haven't done it in about 5 years. It's really brutal on the body. But I'm back doing that now, and I don't know, I'm so tired when I get home. I just don't have it in me to play Minecraft, after doing that shit. Because, like I said, it's just brutal, and I'm no spring chicken anymore. I mean, I used to be in good shape when I did it before, because, I mean, you do it for long enough, you're going to get in good shape, obviously, but you lose it way faster than you gain it, let me tell you that much. I swear, it was less than a month after I stopped butchering that I was, like, gaining weight, my muscle was deteriorated, like, just gone. It doesn't take long to lose it, you really gotta stay fit, and I am worried about my health more lately. Don't really need to go into that much, but just, I think I'm having heart problems already, I guess. I could say that. And I'm pretty young, I'm only 31, so that's it's kind of scary to me. I have a lot more life left to live, and I ain't ready to go out yet. That's for damn sure. I got a lot more bees to raise. I got my baby. It's back home. Oh man. So, I guess I can show you the time lapses now of me building this thing. It'll probably be a choppy mess because I kept on having to run back and forth for trading glass because I really underestimated how much glass it was going to take. I still need to make the wings. Maybe we'll do that before the end of the day. And I really wanted to put a mustache on it, but I built it wide, and I made the eyes really huge, and I'm going to put some white in the eyes too. Probably in those corners. I'm not trying to make it exactly like the bee. Maybe a few hairs on top, some curly hairs on the top, or antennae. So we got a little bit left to do, but the structure is mainly done. Got a little baby stinger. All the other bees probably make fun of him. And yeah, so I mean it's a huge farm. It's 40 by 20. It's 40 by 25 and then 20 tall. And then here is the nether portal I made. I forgot to do a time lapse of that, unfortunately. This I should have the time lapse of most of it. This is my soon to be western town, soon to be thriving with villagers like butchers and and brewing stations and stuff. This one right here is going to be the tavern. I'm going to put some trapdoors up on top of this. And yeah, this will be the tavern. Even though I don't drink, I don't know, I'm not a drinker. I'm a smoker, I'm not a drinker. I don't know, maybe that'll be, I want the biggest one to be the general store. The only thing that, the only way that they vary really in size is how far back they go. So I want the widest one to be the general store. So probably this first one. I don't know. And then over here, probably coming off of this way, I'll build a little subdivision, probably a cul-de-sac, a circle. And I also am probably going to do some sort of cul-de-sac over here too. I don't know, I really like cul-de-sacs. I think they're cool. Just like turnaround areas, and then you can have a bunch of buildings on the turnaround area. You know what I can't find is my birch saplings. I can't find those suckers anywhere. It's driving me nuts. Oh, I'm out of rockets. Alright, so let's go back down here, get a couple more rockets. But yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to get into the time lapse now. I'll do just the time lapse for the bee guy, and when I finish the western town, we'll do those later. So yeah, let's get into that then. Alright, and welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that time lapse. It definitely took me a long time to make. I've underestimated how much glass it took, like I said, and I was running back and forth for hours building that bee dome. So I hope to make it look nice in the end. It's kind of just a box right now. Just kind of fixing up my elytra. I fell out of the sky. I lost another elytra, unfortunately. Actually, two. So the total th through this world, I have lost three elytras already. I lost one trying to place bells because I want to make an elytra course where the goal of it is ringing bells on the bottom of all the islands, including probably the Nether Island, and then going through rings also, make kind of an elytra trick course. And then I also, the reason why I want honey blocks so bad is not only for learning more redstone stuff. Hey, turn that fucking street sweeper off, you cunt! What a bitch. Oh, I'm sorry, kitty. I didn't mean to scare you. Oh my god. Oh my god. How inconsiderate. Trying to work out there? You jerk. Get a real job. No, I'm kidding. I feel for the working class, man. They're my people, man. I grew up poor, and I think that it made me a little bit. You know what? A poor person probably should worry more about money than a rich person. But I tell you what, I really don't give a fuck. I, honest to goodness, don't give a flying fuck about money. As long as I got food in my belly, and I got fucking weed in my bowl, tobacco to roll, I'm fucking good, man. Like, I don't give a shit. I just don't care. I don't, as long, like, I like my things, don't get me wrong, but I don't have a lot of material things. I got my old school video games, got all my Nintendo systems, and then I got my computer, man. That's it. I used to have an Xbox One X. I used to have the PS4 Pro, and and I had the Switch, but I still got my Switch. That's the only one I kept. Otherwise, I got rid of all that shit. Like, PC is just way better. Uh, I don't really know what point I'm trying to make here. Besides, yeah, just it would be hard to. I worry much more about legacy than I do about money, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not talking about videos here. I'm talking about real life. You know what I mean? I'm talking about what what is the world going to remember of me when I'm dead and gone? And how long will they remember me for? I couldn't tell you my great great grandfather's name. I couldn't even tell you my great grandfather's name on my dad's side. I don't really want that to be me. I watched my dad work like a dog his whole life, saved every penny. All he ever worried about was money. Like, I just don't want that to be me. Never. I don't want to work like that to just barely get by. I don't know. I don't know where this heart to heart came from or nothing like that, but I've just been really inspired and in my own head lately. I feel like I'm going through a bit of a renaissance. I've been learning a lot, trying to go back to school. Like, I'm more focused now than I ever have been on myself. And it's kind of weird to say because I've always tried to live for other people, like, and I still want to. I was always trying to make my aunt proud of me, my dad proud of me by doing what they did, just by working, but that wasn't me, you know what I mean? I would rather work 30 hours a week, 25, 30 hours a week, and not have the extra things in life and be able to enjoy my time than work 60 hours a week and not even be able to have time to fucking enjoy my money. Like, what's the point? And not even have enough money to enjoy. If I'm gonna be broke, what's 15 extra hours a week gonna matter? The more money you have, the more ways you find to spend it. The more people who come asking for it. It's never interested me. Money has never interested me. Not, So basically what I'm trying to say is it would be hard to make me give up my values for money. I decided, like, I did it a couple times, like, asked people to, like, sub my videos and stuff if they watched it, but I don't want to do stuff like that. Like, I don't care if there's 5 people watching me, I don't care if there's 100 people watching me, it doesn't matter. I've been recording myself playing video games since my N64, you know, and they were for me. They weren't for anybody else. Maybe some friends would watch them if we were bored, but I made them for me. And I wouldn't want to do it as a job, really. Like look at the people who do YouTube for a job, right? They gotta be so over animated and fucking cringe all the fucking time, like, and that's what gets viewers. Like, that's stupid to me. Like, it'd be funny to like almost start like an ASMR Minecraft channel that it's just super mellow. You talk in like a super mellow like radio announcer voice. Like no comedy whatsoever. It's just like super mellow and like tutorials about how to build shit. I don't know. Maybe it would fill some kind of niche, right? I'm just saying, I don't fucking want to be anything but myself ever. I'm not hating on people for doing what they do. They're talented people, much more talented than me. And you know, that's life. There's always that bigger fish, right? It's always that bigger fish. Always somebody who's better at you than what you want to do in life. And it's not worth getting hung up over about. I never let it get me hung up, you know, and that's what I'm saying here. Like, I talk a lot, and that's kind of my downfall in real life. I guess that's why this might be okay to do, you know, like, 'cause I talk a lot. It annoys people sometimes. I constantly have these thoughts running through my head. Like, I'm constantly thinking about the finer details of life. I'm a modern day philosopher, but I very rarely fucking let it out. I don't have anybody to let it out to. I'm gonna have to cut all this out. Jesus Christ. Let's talk about some more controversial shit that affects all of us. Politics. Drives me crazy, right? The whole world these days so divided into black and white. One side versus the other side. Two-party political system that's supposed to interpret the voices of millions. I tell you right now, my voice is nowhere in this race, nor was it in the last couple. So, I don't want either one of them as president. I think they're both fucking crooks. I think they're both racists and fucking sham artists. They both belong in prison if you ask me. Instead of shitting on a gold fucking throne in the penthouse suite of Trump Tower. Self-made my ass, fucking made it. Self-made, I didn't get nothing but $1 million startup from my daddy. You fucking prick. And all his contacts, too. I'm a socialist. I am open as a socialist. It gets me a lot of flack in life. I have a lot of friends in my life who disagree with how I think. And it all comes down to material possessions. That's really what it comes down to. And the thought of that you are fucking special, more special than the one next to you, it's that somehow you're better than the person next to you. That's what it all boils down to. I got an argument with this guy who got mad because I collect a little bit of social assistance for problems that I don't really want to get into right now, but it affects my life greatly. And I need that social insurance, you know, that state health care. And I work, and he fucking is on my back about it, saying that I'm mooching off him, that he pays for my fucking way through life. When how many pennies of his fucking paycheck goes to my goddamn insurance? Calls me a fucking hairnet worker, says I ain't worth the shit. And dude's a fucking carpenter, for Christ's sakes. Oh my god, dude, these people piss me off, right? They think that they're more important because they make more money. And that's where this whole fucking root of this problem with me and money is stemmed to. I've always seen how it makes people act. How when fucking a family member dies, how all the fucking vultures come to the table. Even though they weren't even there in their last days. Where were you when they fucking died? Yet you think you're entitled. These people, man, I'm telling you, they just want to believe that they're better than everybody. And that's not fair. And I think that a person who works in a restaurant should not have to struggle when a person like a plumber or something or a welder has no fucking, I mean, he still struggles, but dude, you're making way better money. Just because a person is not educated, maybe they didn't have a fucking choice in that. Maybe they had family to take care of. Maybe they had to take care of themselves when nobody else could as a fucking young person. Maybe they made bad choices as a young person, and it affects them as an adult. You don't know somebody's story, yet you judge them. Ugh. And it's the same thing I see in politics. People don't seem to remember this, man. Like, this is one thing I brought up to him. He's the Trump-loving motherfucker. Like, I don't care about a man's politics. I never will. Never will. What I care about is how you treat people, especially people that you deem less than yourself. How you treat those people is everything. That's what makes you a good person or a bad person. Not by how much fucking money you make. You know, you have no fucking problem supporting his fucking $4 billion a year fucking war machine and government buyouts, but you have a problem paying pennies a fucking year for social fucking services? Unreal, man. It's just unreal. I just can't believe it. Makes me mad that I even breathe the same fucking air as people like that. It really does. Ooh, hey kitty. Hi. Hi. Oh, you got green eyes. I need to go get fish for you. Oh. Anyways, done with the rant, I guess. But that's what I hate about Trump. It's not his politics. I could give a shit about a man's politics. Like I said, my voice is fucking nowhere in the running. Nowhere. What I care about is how you fucking treat people. And Trump treats people like they're shit. Like they're fucking just another meal on his plate, another number in his fucking black book. He doesn't fucking care about society. He cares about what... Oh yeah, like I was getting to, the first thing that Trump did when he was inaugurated was the travel ban on Muslims. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. How the fuck... Dude, this is America, man. You cannot single out a whole fucking group of people like that. That's millions of people in this world that are Muslim. Most of them very good, hardworking people. They're not all jihadi extremists. It's a sad world, man. This world is in a sad state, and it makes me sad. People just don't care about each other. That's the beautiful thing about humanity. What else is worth fighting over besides your loved ones? A war wouldn't be worth fighting if not to protect the ones you love, right? Our relationships are everything. The way we treat people is everything. Now don't get me wrong, I believe in freedom of speech and especially for comedy and stuff, I like the most fucking racist ass humor you'll ever hear. Just grotesque humor. Like that's just what I'm into. I like it. It makes me laugh because it's shock value, you know? That's what I like. I'm a dude. I like fart jokes and fucking dick jokes, you know? Like that's what I like. I can't help it. It's fucking like genetic or something. I see like a fucking chode meme and I'm just giggling. You know, I'm a dude. Can't help it. But that doesn't mean that I really feel any sort of way about people because I love everybody, man. I want everybody to have a fair shake in this world. I hate to see that people, just because they grow up in squalor, that they don't ever have a chance, or because they make choices as a young person that they never have a chance. That's my message of the day, man. Just care for people. Just care. Whether you like them or not, just care that they fucking exist. For Christ's sakes. I'll see you later, buddy. Hey, I'm thinking about starting up a server though soon, so if anybody made it through my fucking rants, I would definitely like to start up a server, you know, with some people who want to play. So anybody out there, fucking hit me up. I do have a Discord. I can leave that in the description. Hit me up on Discord or just leave a message on YouTube here. And probably within the next couple weeks get a server going. Because I would like to play with other people. It gets a little boring, just me and my bees, you know. Anyways, sorry for the rant. Thanks for hanging out. This is Johnny Bonesaw signing out. I'll see you next time. Oh no! Oh no! No!